going on, y'all?
Just making sure the live jumping off. We got the Wi-Fi going on, so it's supposed to be Xfinity. It's supposed to be jumping off. So, man, giving y'all some of this light skin action. But it looked like we good. It says we live, so I'm gonna go into it. What's going on, y'all? It's Cameron McCullough. I'm about to give y'all this game on the typical day of working from home, being your own boss. Right? So I'm gonna put this on my regular Facebook page, just so the females can see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing with y'all. And then I'm gonna also put it on my YouTube channel. I got my YouTube name in the description of this video, or as the title. Just go ahead and search that, and I'll pop up with like a whole bunch of videos. I got like 120 videos. I've been putting in work, but I'm trying to get to 500 videos, so I got to put in some more work, man. So, let me talk about y'all first. Yeah, the people that work the 9 from 5. So, y'all get on Facebook after the interview, right? Y'all get y'all little smartphone, think y'all doing something. Y'all used to have a little flip phone, and now since y'all got a job, y'all went up to T-Mobile, got y'all a nice little Motorola, what y'all young people use nowadays? LG, Samsung, you know, you got you something like that, think you got it jumping off. And then you get on your little smartphone, go on Facebook, let your little friends know, just got a new job. Finna get paid, bud. Man, girl. Tyresha, girl, you need to get you a job here. I'm working down at the Walmart down by the flea market. Girl, you need to stop playing, get over there. And then a week later, I hate this job. This job sucks. I ain't making no money. Today, Friday, I got paid. And I paid all my bills. And I'm still broke. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why we making these videos, man. So, can help y'all get out of that cycle, man. Cause, look, here's the thing. I used to work over 40 hours a week. 40 hours. There's wasp out here, y'all. So if I'm ducking and moving, that's why. It's not because I'm a light-skinned crackhead, you know what I'm saying? But I was working over 40 hours. Over 40 hours a week, man. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all go ahead and sit down, because I'm about to tell y'all a little story. Right? I used to work over 40 hours a week. Now, I love my job, and I still love that job to this day. I went to school for it. I'm a CVT. That means Certified Veterinary Technician. So, I love that job and everything. But one of the drawbacks is the amount of time the employers will have you trying to work. Over 40 hours. Because of short staffing and everything. That's just my experience. But, yeah, when you got skills and you know what you're doing, people like to have you at the hospital or wherever you are at. So, since my skills are impeccable, because I put in work on learning what I need to learn, and that's why I'm good at what I do, or whatever I touch. So, I'm cold at being a CVT, you know what I'm saying? And, so, just like LeBron, since he's real good, they got to have him in the game in order for them to win games. Because if Kobe on the other team, he like, you know, and he on the bench, they got to put him back out there so he can get, you know, because he cold. He put in work on his craft and his skill. So if you cold you're gonna be getting ticked. So I was getting a lot of tick, right? Over 40 hours a week. I was balling, and that started to wear on me, man. It started to wear on my body. Another thing I like to do, I like to work out and everything. I can't stop working out. I can't stop working out. I love the benefits from it. If y'all notice some gains, you know what I'm saying, boy. Boulder shoulders coming soon, you know what I'm saying? And if you do that, you have a certain amount of stress your body can take. And a lot of y'all might have kids, y'all might have a family, y'all might have bills that's not being paid or being paid late because you just don't have the funds, or you working over 40 hours and you still don't have enough money for yourself or to pay your bills. There was this lady, right? She walked up to the door. She was going to all the apartments and everything. She was talking about changing all of our night core and comment bills and everything to make sure everything was good there. I showed her my comment bill, and she saw $0 owed. I showed her that, and you know what she said to me? She said, "Oh, look at your bills. You got good credit, I bet." And I can't even keep my bills like that. I'm like $300 down in debt. So I was like, "Girl, what you doing? What you doing? You going around to all these houses, you should be getting paid." And I bet she's one of those people who be just got a new job. I love it. A week later, I hate this job. I can't face shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's that. Anyway, back to me. I was working over 40 hours a week. I love what I do. I still love what I do. I do it time from time, and it started to wear on my body. One major thing was my knee. Whenever I would have to bend down on the floor, I would put stress on my knee because bending over again to pick up dogs and things like that. I was putting stress on it, and you're doing that for over 48 hours a week. I started feeling that. So I would literally have to wake up every morning. This is including Saturday. Wake up every morning just to go back to that. And, your body already aching from yesterday, but you got to go and do that same thing all over again, man. You got to do that all over again for 6 days. You resting on Sunday. For all the Christian folks, you got to rest on Sunday. Praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And, I just didn't want to do that anymore. If you play out, as another thing I like to do is play basketball. I like to play basketball, man. If I don't play basketball, something's wrong. It's a clone of me. If I'm not playing basketball, y'all need to shoot that camera. Shoot him, because he's not me. I need to play basketball at least once a week. So, if I was playing basketball 5 times a week and 4 hours every day, I would even get sick of playing basketball because my joints and everything are starting to hurt from overuse. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to get back on that. So, and then I found out about working from home and everything, and I'm building that up, and one of these days you're going to see me out here getting it popping like a tycoon, and one thing about that is I'm making this video for people who going to be in my shoes, coming into this fresh, don't know what they doing. You just heard about this from either me or somebody else on our team, and you don't know what to do. I'm basically about to go over that whole thing. I gave y'all a little backstory on me, and basically I'm coming from the same shoes as you, so I'm about to give y'all the game on this. So, typical day. Wake up. You don't have to set your alarm. Gee, do you know how good that feels when you don't have to set your alarm to be somewhere else working on somebody else's dream? Bro, that's the life. Let me tell you, that's the life. You get to sleep in a little bit, man. Now, this ain't something you want to do all the time. But when you transitioning, that's going to be the first things you're going to notice. Like, man, it feel good. It feel good to really do this. Sleep in, let the body recover from working 60 hours, 80 hours a week. Man, let your body recover. And so you're doing that right. So you wake up around like 10 o'clock. I wake up earlier than that. My body just set to perform, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, for the average person, 10 o'clock. Wake up at 10 o'clock, you know. You can put out some of these flyers, you know what I'm saying? Like this. And it's basically for whatever you do. These are just two sides of my business that I promote, and I put out to let other people know about it, and to basically help them do the same thing. And so you can put those out. The best times to put it out is really early in the morning or late at night, because people gonna be at work 9 to 5, right? Just watching out for wasp, y'all. 9 to 5, right? So you want to hit them with when they're emotionally elevated, either after getting off of work or emotionally kind of like not feeling this when they got to go to work. So that's either before or after they go to work. So I would say before 7 a.m. try to hit up people and let them know about the opportunity, either with these flyers or when they come back. And then the next morning they'll see it, because that's when they're in emotional states, you know. And people buy things when they're in emotional states. So that's that. You can choose to do that whenever. And then, you know, you can have your little lunch break whenever you want to. You know, you ain't got to go off down the street to the pizza shop for a little 15-minute break. And, you know, it takes about 15 minutes or so for some pizza shops to make some pizza. And then that's basically your whole break. You waiting on some pizza, right? That's your whole break, 15 minutes. And then you got to go right back to work. And you ain't even get to eat. You was literally waiting on pizza to cook. You get what I'm saying? So you can go ahead, you at home, right? You can go ahead and make your collard green sandwich. You can go ahead and make you whatever, man. Make your little side dish. And then, you know, you smack down on that, throw that down the gullet. And then you can get back to building your business, you know. So you can make some videos like this to show people what you're doing, right? And basically, you want to be advertising at all times, man. You want to get to the point where you're making money in your sleep, right? So that's just my hustle. That's how I roll. You might have some people who do this part time or something like that, but me, I don't know what part time is. I don't know what full time is. All I know is all the time, other than when I'm sleeping. Other than that, all the time. Okay, let me eat something. All the time. Okay, let me work out. All the time. Okay, let me let me take this girl on a date because she hit me up. You know, you know, things like that. But if I'm not doing anything, I'm doing something to let other people know about what I got going on. Cause here's the thing, man. People want to do this. People want to do this, man. People don't want to keep working at McDonald's. Some people love working at McDonald's, but you know, I ain't talking about them, man. But everybody and their baby mama know they don't want to work at Walmart or work at what's the child's name? McDonald's. Everybody don't want to work there, man. So when you come across something like this and you hear somebody like, man, I ain't got to do this. I get to wake up at this time, and all I got to do is this, and you know, blah 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 blah. And you got like this freedom and everything. You gonna be having people looking like, man, I want to do that. Then they gonna hit you up. Then you let them know what's popping, and then they got a decision to make if they want to do it or they want to still work at McDonald's. But more than likely, they're going to want to learn more about this. Send them to your website, because you got a website, right? You professional. Send them to your website. They looking at your website, right? And then they like, oh my gosh, this is critical. I got to get into this. Then they hit you back up. God darn wasp, man. Then they hit you back up, right? And then they keep watching your videos and things. Then eventually, when they're able to hop on the board, then they hop on the board, show them what you know, and then, man, it gets popping from there. And then you just keep doing that. And having these videos up on YouTube, Facebook, things like that in nature, and Google, people gonna be searching for things like this, and then they see you. Because you got all these videos popping off, right? You got all these videos popping off. You got these flyers out. And that's basically everything on autopilot, man. Working for you while you sleeping. Advertising what you got going on. You know? You don't want to be like some of these other people on Facebook always talking about their baby daddy and everything. Child support. Obama not having no Obamacare no more. You ain't even worried about that. All you worried about is what you got going on, what you trying to do. You trying to put this 9-to-5 thing off to the side, and you trying to put your own thing in action, so you ain't got to worry about that no more. You ain't got to worry about no baby mom. You ain't got to worry about no baby daddy. You ain't got to worry about going into Walmart 7 a.m. in the morning. You ain't got to worry about no Obamacare. Whoa. That's my flyers, y'all. But you know, and then, so you got videos popping off in the afternoon. So you make some, post them on YouTube and Facebook. And then, you know, if you got a little part-time job to fund everything that's popping off in your business, then you're going to work that for the next half of the day. You come back home, you make you something to eat. You know, collard green sandwich part 2, popping off in the kitchen. And then you wake up and you do it all over again because you're consistent. You got to be consistent with this thing, man. You got to be consistent. But that's going to come from your drive. You don't want to go back to Walmart, man. You want to get this popping. You want to get this popping. So you doing things like that every day, man. And you know, you always working. You always working, but you working on you. You working on you. I don't know why all these wasps out, man. Gee. Thank you. What was I talking about? But yeah, you always working on yourself. That's what you should be doing. Like, I like to work out. I'm constantly always trying to get better at something. Like pull-ups, push-ups, dips, squats, basketball. Always getting better at it. I'm never sleeping on that. Never. Unless I'm sleeping. Because I need to get some sleep. You know. Trying to keep cancer away. But after I get that jumping off, I'm back right at it, working on myself, working on what I got going on, and then being consistent with that through the days, through the weeks, through the months. You're going to start to realize and look back at everything. Yo, I got some muscle jumping off, you know, and then I got some money jumping off of my bank account from putting up these videos, passing out these flyers, letting everybody know about my business. And you've been learning from trial and error, from what you've been doing. So you've been learning what works and what doesn't work for your business. So you're doing more things correctly as time goes on. You learning how to post, instead of one video, how to post 3 videos a day. You know, things like that of that nature. You learning how to be more helpful to people. You know what I'm saying, man? So that's mainly what I wanted to talk to y'all about. I'm gonna put this on my Facebook page. I'm gonna put this on my Facebook friends page, where all my people know me, and put this on YouTube. I'm gonna put this on YouTube, and so yeah, that's where y'all can find me at. Cameron McCullough, searching in the search bar. I'll pop up with a whole bunch of videos. You know, I talk about everything, man. Talk about everything. You know, everything's to help people. And yeah, man, don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe if you on YouTube, and don't forget to holler at your boy when you see him at Walmart, cause y'all know I be at Walmart. I be at Walmart about every day, buying Raisin Bran bananas. You know, I be all over the place though. But y'all stay tuned.